please give it up. Let's hear it for Okadelic.
Here they come.
Tired. I worked today, so don't mind me. I'm just
I'm
kind of
fine.
out. Yeah.
We work today. I work. Okay, okay. All right. It's good. Get it. Stores here back in the day.
Oh my God.
Can you imagine?
Oh, I don't need to. I was there.
You were there.
Crazy. Like, tons.
On July 4th?
Yeah.
All behind your church.
Roman candles. I mean, it's insane.
Yeah, like, okay, if someone is buying a house out here.
Okay.
And what's one thing that they should know about before moving here?
Buying a house in like downtown? Like,
No, like in San Francisco in general.
San Francisco in general.
Yeah.
Like a good thing or a bad thing? Everything else you hear on the news, I don't know. It's hard to say. I mean, I guess it just depends what you're looking for.
Right. They just fall in love with the city, but they don't really know what it takes to be a local out here, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you could buy. I mean, you can't.
You can.
Well, you could buy, but not a house, right? I mean, if you're like here, you'd buy an
Probably like
apartment
shack.
or you buy like what I got. You buy a room. You know,
You buy a room.
You could buy it. I mean, you got. I mean, if you want to move out to the avenues or
Yeah.
something, right? You could do that.
You probably you moved here like what, 2019, right? 2019?
Yeah, 2020. Yeah.
We met up with the professional saxophone player Jason Bellenkes to find out what it's like to be a local in the city and to see him perform at the Boom Boom Room with the band Okadelic.
How long you been playing saxophone now?
I started playing saxophone in 1990. So
1990?
yeah.
Damn! I'm sorry.
I think you told us briefly about that story. I think you got it from your uncle, right? I mean, like your uncle inspired you to play, or?
Well, he's the one who taught me how to improvise. So in other words, he'd play some chords on the guitar and he'd show me some notes and said, okay, now just make something up within these notes. I didn't even know what that meant. I didn't know what a pentatonic scale was. And then I started playing out here in this city in my early 20s.
Early 20s. Do you have any memorable experience out there? I mean, in your early 20s?
Sure. I mean, I used to play with this band called the Rhythm Chasers. We were a swing band. We wrote tunes. We used to play this place called the Verde Club. It's still around. It's like a swing dance. I always do that all the time. And, I think it's still popping pretty well.
I mean, it's still pretty popping, especially in the street. Oh yeah, Zach and I were messing about saxophones this morning, and we were like, okay, if Jason knows this answer, you're a G.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
How many holes are in a saxophone?
Ooh.
Oh, that's 14. Do you think
14?
it's 14? What's the answer, Zach? 25.
What?
Alto sax, 25 tonals.
Are you shocked? Are you shocked?
It's every pad.
How do I not know that? Oh, it's every pad. Well, it's on the camera now. The Beat Museum.
The Beat Museum. Nice.
I forgot about this place.
Hi there.
How you doing? Hadn't been open for all that long.
How long? When did you guys open?
2006.
Oh,
Yeah, summer
a long
2006.
time. Wait, what changed the music scene out here from the early 2000s all the way till today in the city?
There's just not as much of it.
Not much anymore.
Nah. I mean, it still exists, but it's just.
Well, describe to me what the music scene was in early 2000s.
Well, there were regulars. You could see music on most given nights of the week.
So you perform, they're topless.
Right?
Right?
But they're not open yet.
So let me ask you a question. Zach, let me ask you a question.
Go ahead, ask away.
So what do you think about San Francisco?
Well, let me ask you a question. Can I ask you a question if you ask me a
Absolutely.
question?
If you answer my question, I'll answer your question.
All right, what is the question again?
So what do you think about people moving here in San Francisco?
I freaking love it.
You love it?
Hell yeah.
Good.
That's the question?
That's the question.
Is there a follow-up question?
There is a follow-up
Are you going to
question.
be posting this? How many
Yes, sir.
views are we going to get?
Gonna be a lot.
Hashtag. Here's what I think about San Francisco, is it's got ups and downs just like every place has its ups and downs. But are you fucking kidding me? Look at this place. And you're not even in the most extreme of the awesomeness.
Right.
This is extreme awesomeness, but the most extreme of the awesomeness
is the whole freaking thing. You got the downtown, you got the outline, the avenues, and you
Right.
got everything in between. It's just magic.
You know why? Because
You know where I'm from?
where are you from?
Wisconsin.
The f is in Wisconsin?
Exactly, me.
Jeez.
Me, sister. This is old school. This is how people used to do it back in the day. Back in the day. We can all do this. That's $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. And then if the shit goes south, it's like, oh, where's my motherfucking connection? Or we could do this, put the shit down.
Wisconsin, baby.
Sin
Sin?
and Whis-Cali is really what it's
Whis-Cali.
about. So check it out.
I love your jacket.
I'm actually born and raised here, but I am living in Wisconsin. Born and raised in
Here?
California.
And then you move out there?
And then I moved out there a couple years ago.
What's out? There's nothing to do out there, though.
I raised my son, woman.
Oh.
That's the most important thing in the
Yeah.
world.
Thank you, sir. Jason, how do you pick up your records?
How do I?
How do you pick up? There you go. I mean, where are we at? I mean, tell me about North Beach.
We're on Grant.
Tell me a little bit about North Beach. What do you love about it?
I love the culture. I love all the record stores, all the coffee shops, the music venues.
I think the vibe that I'm getting here is like you can be whoever you want in the street. And I mean, in San Francisco in general, but I think this street has a lot more like culture.
Yeah.
I guess you can just grab a coffee shop like what we did today.
That's right.
Just grab an espresso out there and just go
Tons
to a
of that.
record store
Tons of good.
and hang out with the local, 100-year-old Chinese, Chinese guys,
And go jam with them.
and just go jam with them.